We have an e-auction centre of excellence being set up now. It's outlined in OEP. There's a new e-procurement policy for government, and based on the track record the OGC's had over the past couple of years, we've done 11 e-auctions to date on IT hardware, primarily using the buying solutions frameworks of £158 million, and we've saved around about 30% or £50 million to about 600 public sector participants. Again, this will be supported by best practice guidance, tools, the whole shooting match really, that people can get. It'll be available on the website for people to do those on. We're only going to be concentrating on very large e-auctions. We're going to be running about 2 a month. We're going to try and take it well beyond using ICT. Each e-auction we're hoping to influence about £15 to £30 million worth of spend, and again take a further 30% out of that, with a total influenceable spend we're hoping to address of about £800 million. MI and data improvements. Again, Corinne talked about MI. It is absolutely vital. Government needs to know what it's spending if it's to drive real efficiencies through its procurement. Procurement accounts to, and somebody will probably correct me on this, but it's around about a third of government spend. Government spend, as we've just heard, is going up. So, as the rest is staff costs and grants, it's not hard to see where, if the axe is going to fall and tough decisions are going to be made, where that's going to be. We need to understand, if we're going to cut it, what are we cutting? What are we actually even looking at here? And again, we're not very good at this. We've now just set up the Commercial Management Information Board, very snappy title, which is going to own this on behalf of government. Representation will be from the National Audit Office, the Audit Commission, the Office of National Statistics, the Treasury, HMRC and the Cabinet Office as well. All the people who you would expect to see owning the numbers, and the Treasury, funnily enough. I said Treasury, and us. All the people who would own numbers, you would expect to see they're going to be sitting on that board and driving through this common standard and approach. UNSPSC codes to be adopted for central government and category teams and extended out into the wider public sector through consultation from CLG and LGA. We also run our public sector procurement expenditure survey, which we have been running for the past couple of years now, trying to get government to classify where all its money is going. It's doing, I think it's around about 70% of it is now classified in central government, but that's now been rolled out to the non-departmental public bodies and executive agencies, and setting a common set of supply MI standards. I'll talk about that a bit more now, actually. Supplier performance. There are about, thank you, Colin, there are about 44,000 different buying points across government. Now, you can influence 44,000 if you like, or you can actually go to the suppliers who've probably got most of them in one point. So we need to start dealing with the supplier in a single voice. Government is the biggest spender in nearly everything it's spending its money on. So we need to start working with our suppliers, stop dealing with them transactionally, and start dealing with them as a whole. Now, it doesn't take away contract management, it doesn't take away strategic supply management, but it means that the Treasury and the OGC and organisations like this need to start speaking on behalf of government, and we've already started doing that now. We have a common assessment framework, which is primarily within ICT, which is a 360-degree system for managing how government is dealing with its suppliers and how suppliers are dealing with government. We're now taking that, putting more financial targets on it and more data-driven targets on it, and expecting the key suppliers to government to start adhering to this.